Good afternoon, everybody. Today, I am going to have more of a candid conversation with you. I need to address something that I've kind of observed in the AI space, and I want to just do a due diligence of warning you guys. And then at the end of that, I'm going to circle back and I'm going to show you guys a little bit about our software solution. So if you're interested in learning a little bit about that, stay tuned to the end. But the topic of today's conversation is the AI world of technology that is emerging, right? And specifically for real estate. So over the last year, I have lived in the AI space. I have been working inside of ChatGPT since it was publicly launched, and I've been doing that pretty well every day. And after the first couple of months of learning it for myself and using it, I started helping real estate agents who were looking to do the same, just kind of figure it out. And I've been sharing the journey with you guys up to this point. The goal of this is not to put myself on a pedestal. I am learning just like you. But in this little journey that I've been on, I've been able to help hundreds of real estate agents build out core infrastructure in their business using AI. I've been able to create a business for myself, and I even built a software that is AI based, AI driven, to help you as real estate agents. So that's kind of my credentialing, or why I feel like I get to be the one to kind of share this conversation with you, or these thoughts, these feelings. What I've been observing over this last year is what I would assume would be something that maybe if I'd been on the cutting edge of the .com era, or if I'd been on the cutting edge of the cryptocurrency era, or all of these things, if I'd been living in those spaces, perhaps I would have been seeing this too. But I got this reminder this morning that the world is just full of hucksters and snake oil salesmen, and the AI space is not it's not immune to that. And so some things that I've been noticing in the AI tech space, specifically for real estate agents, is I've started seeing that a lot of CRM systems, or real estate tools, have done a couple of things. First, what they've done is they've gone and they've secured .ai URLs that just redirect back to their .com. What they're doing is they're trying to capitalize on the sensationalism of AI, and realistically, their infrastructure isn't changing. Or if they are adding a little bit of AI into their infrastructure, it's not inherent through their entire system. It's not actually helping you. Maybe there's an editor, which is easy to create, but ultimately, the AI that is powering their system is not really doing anything. I've seen a lot of that. I've also seen, I'm calling that the landlord special. Maybe you've observed this, where you go from a home that was currently being leased to tenants to someone trying to sell it, where the landlord has just kind of painted all the doors, they've painted over all the outlets, and just generally, it's not neglected, but it's definitely not repaired appropriately. And the other thing that I've been seeing is all these experts in AI that just popped out of nowhere all of a sudden. And it was in like the first couple of months of AI. All of these people who were experts in AI, they'd never worked for OpenAI or any of those companies that perhaps would hold experts, but they were just experts in the field. And this is why, I bring up my track record. And truthfully, I'm learning this alongside you. I'm not an expert. Take what you will, apply how you can, and if I'm able to help you, that's awesome. But some really interesting things that have occurred in this space. So here is my personal opinion on how do we, as this industry starts to grow, how do we focus our efforts, right? So very first, I think you should start asking yourself some questions. You're the expert, you know your business, you know what your tech needs are, and having some fancy sales team tell you what they think you need. I worked on one of those teams, and truthfully, I sold a lot of real estate agents, and I'm sure a lot of those real estate agents didn't need the tech that we sold them. And I hate that. And I tried really hard to find good fits to my company's dismay, but that's kind of how sales is sometimes. But first you should ask yourself, is it user friendly? When you get inside of it, is it easy to use? Is it easy to understand? Do you find yourself having to turn to the support teams for the first year of using it just because it's so complex you don't know how to use it? If it's not an easy solution, it's probably not designed super well, especially when, as real estate agents, it's not our job to understand or to learn technology. We don't have enough time in our life for that. So our technology has to be curated and built for our needs, right? And I've tried to work really hard to keep that in mind with my own technology. I'll show that to you in a second. The other thing is, can it enhance your productivity? If it can't help you, why are we using it, right? At the end of the day, you could use a screwdriver to hammer in a nail. That would probably get the job done, but it's not the most effective tool. So if you're trying to, jerry rig or fit something into a box that it doesn't fit into, and it's not helping you be productive, stop using it, right? And then how is it genuinely embodying AI? Is it using AI to generate content? Is it using AI in the background to learn more about you and your business and be able to coach and cultivate and help you create better things? Or, like I said, is it just helping generate some fancy content every here and again, but then you have to go and spend 30 minutes editing it so that it even sounds like you or doesn't sound like a robot realistically? And then you need to also be factoring in, are there worthwhile, immediate benefits to this investment? At the end of the day, if you can't justify how this is going to help you create a better world-class client experience, if you can't justify how this is going to help you move with more speed so that you can handle more volume, you can help more leads, you can convert more leads into customers, things of this nature, it's not a good tool, right? And I think that if you start shifting your focus to this lens, you're going to have much more success in avoiding or navigating through the AI space, especially in real estate tech. And so that's kind of my soapbox. And I want to show you guys. And truthfully, if you never even look at AI, never ever hop into my system, that's fine. I hope I was still able to help you in your real estate journey with the content that we created. But if it's something that interests you, I would love the opportunity to help you out as much as possible. So I want to introduce you guys to the Systems Accelerator Manager. Again, this is an AI-based, AI-driven platform, piece of software that I created over the last year, and it is custom designed for you as a real estate agent. It is custom designed to help you easily create the content, the resources, and the systems you need in your business. And it does it based on an entire career of working in the real estate tech industry for myself, and from learning from my business partner and mentor. He spent 3 decades in the real estate tech sector and taking all that I had learned from him and applying it here. And it does that through several different areas. So one of our frameworks is the C.O.R.E strategies framework. That's conversions, operations, retentions, and experiences. These are the 4 core areas you need good systems in your business. And if you're looking to automate out tasks, these are the areas you should be focusing in. What I did inside of SAM is I took that and I made it so that you could generate content, resources, and systems inside of our platform in these areas. And you do it just by clicking into, what resource am I trying to create? What type of resource is it going to be? Who is it going to be for on my team? What is the specific niche of real estate we're focusing on? How is the writing style going to be reflective of myself? And what is the objective of the resource? Now, at every point, anytime I ask you a question, I don't want you to just be stuck there with a blinking cursor, not knowing what to do. I want you to be able to actually have a little bit of help. That's why the system is leveraging AI in the background to give you a first draft on an answer. Hey, I think based on the question and based on what you've told me in your resource, the type and who you're working with, this was probably what you're looking to do. Is that true? And if it's not true, you just edit it or adjust it, but it's giving you a first start. Then I ask you a couple more questions. These are refining questions. They're going to help me tune that resource so that it's really focused onto you, not just in your writing style, but specifically with what you're looking to do. Again, I offer the answer to the question that I'm asking. All you need to do is read the question, read the answer, apply a little bit of discernment, edit it, and then you're off to the races. Now, from here, the system's going to think about what you did, what you asked, what you told it what you told it you want to create inside of the system, and it's going to start generating things. Now, at this point, this is the longest part of the entire process, but right now we are working 3 times faster than tools like ChatGPT, and we're doing it without needing to learn how to write prompts, without having to be a prompt engineer, which is like its own industry of the tech space right now. You're a real estate agent. Why would you want to be a prompt engineer? You're good at real estate. Be good at real estate. I designed this technology so you can stay good at real estate, utilizing AI and not have to focus on these things. And then from here, it creates a piece of content that's never before been seen. It's custom to you, and it's because AI is writing this. But AI is writing this for your needs, for your customer, and it's utilizing what you told it your writing style is so that it sounds like you. Now, what this does is it helps give you a leg up when you go into the editing phase. Now, if you don't like what's here, you just hit the regenerate button. It's going to think through all of those different pieces again, and it's going to regenerate you a new piece of content. And most of the times, this is going to be maybe 2 to 3 minutes total from starting to create that resource to finishing that resource. Now, once you finish this, you can start housing it in your CRM. Maybe your CRM is something like Realvolve that has workflows, which are automated sequential tasks. And now you've built in automations using SAM to build out the infrastructure, the content pieces. Now, this is usually what takes folks the longest. I've seen people spend months of their life building out content so that they can house them into automations. A lot of agents, it takes the first 3 years for them to build in those automations so that they can start growing their business. It's something that you have to be very intentional about. But with SAM, you have the ability to do that. Every point, I'm utilizing AI to help you. I'm utilizing a focused approach that is specifically designed for real estate. And I'm doing it so that you have the ability to leverage AI without being overwhelmed. It's user-friendly, it's enhancing your productivity, and it's embodying AI, not just a buzzword. So those, those are the questions that I think you should ask. That's how I think the Systems Accelerator Manager fits into that. And ultimately, that is the goal that I, set into this space to approach. And the reason is, when I first started working with real estate agents, I realized I can teach you about ChatGPT. I can show you prompts. I can even provide you with prompts. But at the end of the day, you just don't have enough time, or you find yourself glossy-eyed trying to learn all of this. I'm trying to show you how to dig a hole, but I'm not telling you about the shovel. Well, I just built you a new shovel. And this new shovel is going to dig the hole with you. It's going to dig it faster, right? To borrow an analogy I like to use. So this is my rant on AI. This is how the Systems Accelerator Manager can help you. From here, you can copy it. You can save it. The really cool thing about saving it is once it is saved into the save generations, the system is going to take that content and it's going to go, oh, why did they save this? How is it good content? How can I make more content like this when they are asking for resources like this? And it's going to start learning on how to help you better. At every point, I'm using AI to try and inform the system into working better for you. And so the more you work in it, the easier it gets. So that is the Systems Accelerator Manager on like 100,000-foot view. If you're interested, what you can do, and I'll throw the link down in the bottom, is you can go to workflowsecrets.info/SAM trial info. You can learn all about it. I've got lots of different content pieces. You could see what a subscription model would be. If you were interested in subscribing with us, you can look at what some my customers are saying about us, how much they like it. I've got some frequently asked questions that can help steer you in the right direction. But here's what I want you to do. I want you to click this start free trial button. When you start this free trial, it's going to take you to the front page of the Systems Accelerator Manager. You click the sign up button, you sign up. It is a completely free 14-day trial and no credit cards needed. I'm not expecting you to subscribe afterward, but what I want to do is give you the opportunity to see what a true AI tool in the real estate space looks like, so that you can start to make better informed decisions. And I think that if we start to make those decisions just a little bit better, if we start to really hone in on what true AI tools are, we're going to start to be able to notice when the hucksters are out there, when the snake oil salesmen are trying to peddle something that truly isn't a true AI solution. And I think that if we do that, we're going to make real estate just slightly better. We're going to make your life slightly better. We're going to save you probably hours and months and years of your life that are just frustrated because you're trying to make these AI tools work for you when truly they're not actually AI based. So that is my rant, and that's my call to action for you. I will throw a link down in the description below to get a 14-day free trial of SAM. I'm so excited for you to get the opportunity to try this. I'm so grateful for you tuning into this video. Let me know, what you think once you have that trial, and I will talk to you very soon.